Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
What kind of trouble are you in?
It can't be all that bad, David. Can't it?
Look, let us help.
I wish you could. Yeah, you're making out like you murdered someone. I think I might have. Oh, whoa.
He didn't mean it. It was an accident, really.
And the sleaze deserved it.
Well, who, man? What?
Our mum and dad are divorced. Beth and I live with our mum and her boyfriend. The sleaze, yeah.
He was always hassling me when Mum wasn't home.
One day I came home a bit earlier than usual, and he was getting pretty heavy with Beth. He bought her a present. A dress.
A blue dress. He wanted me to try it on straight away.
And he tried it on, you know what I mean? I snapped. I just snapped and we fought. And I picked up the nearest thing I could find. It was a vase that had red roses in it, mate.
Oh, red roses, huh?
And I hit him.
He landed pretty hard, too.
He didn't move. And there was no pulse. We panicked. We just grabbed a few things and left.
We figured surface would be a good place to hide out. Lots of kids, holiday makers.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys before. We were afraid to trust anyone.
Trust us, mate. And I say we help them hide.
Sure.
Hey, steady on. Okay, the guy was a sleaze, and he probably got what he deserved. But it was still a crime. You're gonna have to go and talk to the police.
Way to go, Guy.
Yeah, number one double or what?
Well, take it easy, guys. What sort of life do you think you'll have if you go in hiding?
We'll be going home the day after tomorrow. So what will you do then?
Guy's right, we do have to go to the police. But what we don't have to do is get you guys involved.
Yeah, you've done heaps for us already. Look, can't you just put it off for a little bit longer? So we have one last day together? Please?
Yeah, I guess another 24 hours wouldn't hurt.
Thanks.
Hey, this is great. Starts off in a castle in Monte Carlo.
Stop. You're not dragging me into the quagmire with you.
What quagmire?
Of trashy literature. Let's just work out who donated the book.
Easy. We'll just ask everyone in the street if they've read it.
And you think the guilty party will just own up? We are dealing with a cunning murderer here. Do we want to let him or her know that we know?
Ah, I see.
If we raise any suspicions, that book could turn out to be our death warrant.
Let's go straight to the police.
With what?
This book. That paragraph tells how to poison someone very slowly with arsenic.
That's not enough to get the police involved. We need hard evidence.
I'm scared. I mean, what if the killer already suspects that we're on to him?
Then our lives are in as much danger as the victim's. If the victim hasn't already been dispatched. It's too late to turn back now.
It can't be. We've only just started.
Brenda, someone's life hangs in the balance.
As long as it's not ours.
You're not suggesting we turn a blind eye to murder most foul.
No. Could I please use your bathroom?
Certainly.
What sort of medical ethics stand between a patient and the people who love him?
I don't make the rules, Gaby, but it's my duty as a nurse...
What about your duty as a mother to me and as a friend to Jim?
Gaby, that's enough.
No, it's not.
Look, you've made your case. I need time to think this through.
You do that, Mum. You think it through.
She'll calm down.
I never, ever thought that I'd regret becoming a nurse.
What are you going to do?
Oh, I don't know. I'd love to pass on this one.
Well, why did you follow your instincts?
That's the trouble. My instincts are divided. I mean, I know it's killing Gaby and Jim not knowing what's happened to Glenn. But it's a severe breach of medical ethics to pass on confidential information from his file.
How serious would it be if you were caught?
I'd probably be sacked on the spot.
No, well, take your time. Don't let Jim or Gaby push you into anything. You've got too much to lose.
Yeah, but it's not just what I've got to lose, Doug. What about Glenn and his feelings and wishes? I mean, we may think he's misguided and cutting himself off from everybody, but who are we to judge?
He may be misguided, but he's also the bravest and most unselfish kid I know.
And if I go and sneak into his files and sabotage his decision to make it alone, well, he has every right to hate me. I mean, it's his life, Doug. That's the bottom line.
You sound as though you've made up your mind.
I only wish I had.
Madge Bishop. Oh. A deadly affair is exactly the sort of drivel Madge would read.
Yes, but I don't think it was one of hers. Besides, Madge couldn't commit a murder. Could she?
She can be a very tough woman.
I hate to say it, but old Harry's death does raise some pretty tricky questions. I mean, he's supposed to have drowned, yet he was a very good swimmer, and they never found the body. And his death left Madge a very wealthy woman. But Madge loved Harry to death. What am I saying?
I think it only goes to show it could be anyone. After what you said, I think Madge deserves 2 asterisks beside her name. Paul Robinson. Oh, now there's a thought.
Yes, everyone hates Paul.
True, but that only makes him the most likely victim. Who would Paul want dead?
Glenn. He was just about to ruin Paul's life, and now he suddenly disappeared.
Oh, of course I could kick myself for not thinking of it first. He has the enemy, the motive, and the disposition.
And Paul will do anything to make a buck.
You don't suppose his nervous breakdown was caused through an overwhelming guilt over the heinous crime? Fratricide.
That's just what I was going to say. Let's go straight to the police.
No, we can't do that.
Why not?
There's no proof. We can't accuse him on the basis of speculation.
Right. But I think Paul deserves at least 3 asterisks.
And an elephant stamp. But we must keep our options open. Remember, we don't even know if the dreaded deed has taken place yet, or who the victim will be.
You're not saying...
That's exactly what I'm saying. You and I, we've both had our little spats with the neighbours, and...
The victim could be one of us. Excuse me, I just have to use the bathroom again.
Where's Dad?
At the waterhole with Jim.
I'm surprised Jim's even talking to him.
Why? Because he's married to the villain of the piece?
You don't have to be the villain of the piece, Mum. Not if you do the right thing.
The right thing by whom? You or Glenn?
By everyone, especially Glenn.
It's not right to invade a patient's privacy. Anyway, it could cost me my job.
Only if you got caught. Isn't Glenn's and my happiness together worth the risk?
Oh, that's just it. I'm not sure that finding Glenn against his wishes will make you happy. I mean, what if he keeps pushing you away?
Then I'll keep coming back.
I just don't want to see you suffer anymore.
Then do this for me. Not seeing him hurts much more than him pushing me away.
Yes, but in time the hurt will heal. He's made up his mind, love. He doesn't want to marry you. You're going to have to let go.
I can't let go. I'll go crazy if I don't see him again. Please help me, Mum.
God knows I want to.
Well, how about some toast, then? You've got to eat lunch.
Okay, bye.
How's things up in Queensland?
Oh, he said things were going well, but I don't know, he's a bit quiet. How was gym last night?
It was pretty low.
Well, how would you feel if one of your kids disappeared and a friend had access to their whereabouts but refused to help?
I do not have access to the hospital computer system or to Professor Armstrong's private files. I'm not even on duty in the spinal unit.
Jim blames himself for Glenn shooting through.
Oh, well, he must know that I'd like to help.
Of course he does. He also knows he's asking a lot.
Why doesn't he write to Glenn and get the hospital to forward the letter on?
He doesn't think a letter would convince Glenn to see him.
Maybe not.
He wanted to try to convince you, but I know you don't need any more pressure. So I told him you've made up your mind, and the answer's definitely no.
What? You can't say no, and you can't do this to me.
That's enough, Gaby. I'm not having your mother bullied into taking such a serious risk.
Mum, please.
I'm sorry.
I bet you are. Never forgive you for this.
Oh, come on, mate. There's only one more day. Let's just make it a good one, all right?
Yes. Yeah, let's go out in a blaze of glory. Yeah.
What about the surfing comp? We were both looking forward to that.
Well, I've got to admit I'm not really in the mood for it now. Yeah, me either. Let's give it a flick. I'd rather spend time with you and David than hanging around with a bunch of bored riders. Yeah, me too. Oh, that was eloquently put, Bradley. Yeah, wasn't it? You know, surfing's game's definitely public speaking's loss. Thanks.
Come here.
It's not fair. It was all so perfect. Now it's gone.
Oh, Guy, don't do that. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in Queensland.
I'm due back at work this afternoon.
No luck with the chicks, eh?
But do you mind if I make a phone call? I'm going to check something with Brad.
Sure. You want some lunch?
Hey? Oh, yeah. I had a long drive, so... You got any lasagna?
Coming up.
How did you sleep?
With one eye open at all times. But I think I've come up with a completely new slant on this.
Really?
What if our murderer doesn't need any motive? What if he's one of these maniacs who kills for the thrill?
That's possible. But I think it's much more likely that what we are dealing with here is your common garden variety of murderer, one with a motive.
So Paul Robinson is still our hottest suspect.
It's early days yet. There's still a few other people to consider. Like yourself.
Me? Who would I want to murder?
Your ex-husband? Roy sounds like an excellent prospect.
But he's still alive.
Can you produce him and prove it?
No.
But me no buts, Brenda. And trust no one. Not even yourself.
Just the girl I want to see.
Forget it, Dad. Leave me alone.
If I leave you alone, how can I help you through this?
I asked you and Mum for help. You refused. It's the last time I ask you for anything.
Gaby, don't shut us out, please.
Hello. Not more problems, I hope.
More than I know how to deal with.
These are troubled times, all right. Glenn's tragedy seems to be casting its shadow over everyone.
Who would believe a banner saying season's greetings would ruin so many people's lives?
I hadn't thought of it from that angle.
Made me realise an accident like this could happen to me any day on the building site. So I followed Harold's example and taken out some life insurance. Funny, really. I'm worth more to Pam dead than alive.
That's an interesting idea. I wonder what Brenda would make of it.
Hi, Gaby.
Hi.
I heard about Glenn. I just wanted to let you know that I'm always here for you. If there's anything I can do.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Maybe I should take you out tonight. A night in the town could cheer you up a bit.
No, it's a nice thought, but look, Everything's so mixed up right now. All I can think about is finding Glenn.
You can't find him if he doesn't want to be found.
Don't say that. There's got to be a way. I know. If Mum won't take the risk, then I'll do it myself.
What are you doing?
I've got to get to the hospital.
But he's not there.
But his records are.
I mean, she said it like she really meant it, like she really hated us.
I hope I made the right decision.
Of course you did. Now, how do we make Gaby understand? I've never seen her this upset.
Oh, so obsessive. I mean, how does she hope to get over Glenn if she cuts herself off from everyone and everything?
Well, maybe when Brad gets home, he can help her come to terms with... Oh, Guy, you're back already. Come in, mate. How was the holiday?
Fine. Hi, Mrs. Willis.
Hi. If you're looking for Gaby, she's probably at the boutique.
No, I've just seen her at the coffee shop. I'm a bit worried. She's acting really strange.
What do you mean?
She's raving on about finding Glenn. If you won't take the risk, she will. And she doesn't care what trouble she gets into. And then she raced off to the hospital.
Oh.
I felt a bit funny about coming around, but I thought you should know.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, thanks. We appreciate it.
Is there anything I can do?
I'm afraid not.
Well, give me a yell if you change your mind.
Worth more to Pam dead than alive.
That's exactly what he said. He was so pleased with himself, the poor simple fool of a man.
I always said he was too good for her. Let's put Pam on the short list, the money-hungry tart.
The short list is getting pretty long, and it's the women who have the motive for killing their men who seem to be stealing the day.
Heard from Colin lately?
No, I'll never hear from that little weasel again.
Why not? He's still alive, isn't he?
Oh, come on, Brenda, you're not seriously suggesting that I would do away with Colin.
Why not? He betrayed you with Rosemary. He callously toyed with your affections. He made a fool of you in front of the whole street.
I can see Madge has been gleefully detailing all my past misfortunes to you, but no, Colin, regrettably, is still very much alive.
Prove it.
I can't. I don't know where he is.
Disappeared, eh? How very convenient. Hell hath no fury like a woman.
If you sprout one more cliché, there will be a murder right here in this coffee shop, one you won't be around to investigate.
If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Oh, had enough of this confounded book. Let's just forget we ever laid eyes on it.
Oh, I've left my bag here.
Yes, you did. I put it out the back.
Are you reading this too, Mrs. Burke?
What do you take me for?
Oh, it can't be all that bad. Saw Mrs. Willis with a nose in it.
Pam Willis has read this book?
Yeah, a few weeks back. Look, I better go, otherwise I'll be late for work. See you there.
Good grief. What could this mean?
It means our search is over. Pam Willis is the Ramsay Street killer.
No.
Give it back, Mum.
Get out of here before you get caught.
Not until I have Glenn's address.
I'm telling you to leave.
I'm telling you to give it back.
I'm going to put this back and then we're leaving.
Mum, please don't do this to me. I need to find him.
Not this way. He doesn't want you.
That's not true. I hate you for this. Ruining my life.
Pam Willis, what on earth are you doing at the Professor's files?